I mean,
I was like,
whichever it is, good
I was
luck.
like, what? Yeah, no, we support you whenever, whatever. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna just do a quick summary of what we had last time. It's been a while. We had basically the entirety of September with no Witchlight. But what we got and what we happened last time was basically the arrival to the Palace of Heart's Desire, the final destination of the adventure, where you know that the Fey Queen Zyblina has been frozen in time along with the rest of her castle. Upon your arrival, you left your other companions at the gate because they were like, "Oh no, we too weak to. We're gonna get our butts kicked in here if we go in." And so then they didn't go. They decided not to go in. Makes sense. Makes sense. Upon entering, you pass through a gate where there was a important message that you all discovered on the ground in there, stating that the lion or the heart spelled H-A-R-T, must wear the crown. But which one should it weigh down? So, that was what you encountered there. But upon immediately entering this beautiful garden, you immediately saw that everything in here, in the walls of the castle, are frozen in time. And we're talking like things mid-flight being frozen, leaves falling from trees being frozen, pollen falling off of bees' legs just floating in the air, standing in time. However, there were some moving individuals. A bunch of humans and other beings underneath a gazebo having a wonderful tea party with crumpets, pastries, and very tasty tea. One of them being a large talking brown bear, and all of them being serenaded by 4 badgers playing instruments. Lovely little scene there. Yeah, so basically everything here seems to, besides these folks, seems to be caught in temporal stasis. Strangely, though, stuff can still be interacted with. So, example being that some of you went and interacted with, like, a leaf on a tree, right? You could, like, pick that leaf off the tree and it would float to the ground afterwards. Or, very specifically, too, all the water in the rivers and, like, the water features of the garden were all frozen in time. And walking through them or moving your hand through it felt like it was moving through, like, thick goop. But then as soon as you would take any of that water up and out of the river or the lake itself, it would turn into water and fall through your hands and onto the grass below. So, it's just a little bit strange. Some of you went around and started exploring. Velka decided to go and explore up near the, up more towards the castle itself. And we had Zug trying to go and explore over by the, over and finding an axe in a log as well. So definitely a lot of weird things about this garden. And the last thing that we saw happen as we observed this area is that in one of the towers to the southwest, a large creature peered over the lip of the tower, looking down over the garden. There's a large metallic lion that gazed over the garden itself and then returned back down into its tower.
Gaze.
Did that also? I think it was a reaction to me pulling the axe.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
if
it was a
wasn't,
reaction to like
around
the
same
noise.
time.
It seemed to be checking on some of the disturbances, quote unquote, in the garden.
Gotcha. Also, I'm a cave bear right now.
You're a cave bear.
At least my notes.
Specifically.
Yeah, to
To
do the
rip
strength
the
check
thing
to
out.
pull out the
Yeah,
axe.
and to rip the axe out, you became a
turned it.
bear. I forgot about that. Oh, also you had some conversation with the tea party goers, and all of them are here to visit Zyblina. And all of them have no idea what's going on the castle. They're all very happily just, here more or less having good tea and good pastries, and are just waiting to be called in. That kind of seems to be the current situation for them. I know that Velka and Voda were very much in a kerfuffle tussle about who could eat the pastries or not. But you have a bunch of really interesting people here. You have Sumai, you have Lord Eld, who is a living statue. You have Obel Ob, is a headless dwarf. You have Bolger the brown bear, and then you have Majira de Vaisley, just another human from the world of Eberron, with a quill that scrawls out everything that she says. There are also 2 frozen individuals that seem to have probably been frozen when the spell was placed upon the castle. They were already here waiting. So, those ones are just kind of plopped in time right now. I don't remember. Waboogie, were you here for that session, or because I had you like way off on the side for some reason, so I don't remember. Oh wait, now there's 2 nutmegs. Wait a second.
Double nut.
No.
Double nuts.
Big nut.
Big nut. All right. So that's where we pick up right now. Is I think with Zug letting out a cave bear exclamation as they pull this axe out of the log. I want to also make it clear that the axe is technically a great axe, so it is Zug being a small and a tiny or a small individual. It'll be very hard to wield said great axe with strength.
Yeah, I'm gonna be staying as a bear and carrying it in my mouth back to people.
Okay.
I was hiding from the spooky lion thing.
Velka, where were you going?
I don't remember.
You're walking over the bridge. Basically, as you walk towards that bridge, the bridge crosses over the river that flows through the middle of this garden, seemingly just like from somewhere under the wall on one side and goes off in a distance under the wall on the other, like the southeast. The water itself, as I said, is just there still, not moving. You can play with it. You see next to you, you do see that there is a fountain that is obviously not flowing right now. But it is overflowing with time-frozen water that spills from the mouth of some sculpted animals on the fountain. The frozen spray surrounding the fountain creates a static rainbow and mist around the air around it. So this round object there is a fountain.
Yeah, I remember fucking around with the water last time.
Just a heads up, I can't see anything on the map.
What?
Scroll down.
Oh yeah.
I see my token, and like that's it.
You know it's like,
Nope.
that sucks. No, you do.
You're blind.
Nice.
Gotta raise your head out of your shell.
Sure. I just cleared you. Just like now. Yeah, you do.
I see Kiwi.
You gotta reload because I
think that's it.
cited. I saw what your token can see, and I can see.
Okay. Yeah. I guess. Okay. Keep going.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah, it's just a reload. Yeah, you might not be. Who knows? All right. Well, Velka, do you want to interact with that fountain at all, or are you just taking a look at it?
Yeah, I'll prod at it.
The same thing happens with the water as you prod at it. You put your finger in like the flow that goes over the edge, and it just pushes through like you're pushing through some wet Play-Doh, and doesn't really do anything. It's the soft doughiness of the water just kind of gives way. You watch as some of it falls upon your fur and just turns into beads of water and runs off.
Yeah, so looking around at the fountain, does it look like there's anything unusual about it other than the fact that it's frozen in time?
Give me a quick investigation check.
Alright. I definitely had my character sheet open.
Hell yeah.
Totally not opening it right now and stalling and then clicking investigation.
You don't notice anything too strange about it. It looks like it's a garden decoration. It's well constructed. The animal heads on them are like varied animals. You see there's a bear, there is a cat of some sort, or like a wolf, a badger, squirrel.
Okay. It's a fountain.
Yep.
I enjoy looking at it, and that's what I do.
Okay. Anybody else who's over by the who's observing the ruckus over by the never-ending tea party? Any other garden exploration you would like to participate in?
Guess not.
No, I still can't see shit.
What?
So.
Oh, wild.
Let me do this then. I'm gonna do dynamic lighting and just off on. Back on. Daylight mode is on.
Okay, now I see stuff.
There you go. Okay. It just
Hey.
needed me to literally turn it on and off again. All right.
There you
Turn
go.
off the sun.
Yeah, so I mean, around you right now, as I stated, you'd see a bunch of these fruit trees. The grass thing in the middle. You mean this thing right here? Oh, what? Wait. Derpy is looking at something. What is what? This guy? Oh, there's an awakened bush there. I forgot about that. Oh no, it's an awakened plant, but it's a pumpkin. I forgot about that guy. So there's a pumpkin. If you remember, one of the guests has a pumpkin that keeps trying to eat things.
Oh god.
Yes. So that's Sumai's pet. They are a farmer. And they have Yamzu, who is a pumpkin. And basically, Sumai has come to Zyblina to have her help her get Yamzu to stop devouring his livestock. But he doesn't want to harm the pumpkin. So, yeah. Yeah,
I have questions about that.
Okay.
So why not simply send the pumpkin to a pumpkin farm?
The farmer Sumai looks over to you and says, "Well, that's preposterous. Why would I? Yamzu is my faithful companion. He's like a pet to me. I don't want to send my pet away. That sounds unhumane. He'll just get. Oh, I could not see it. Him with other pumpkins who are not like him. He would just. He would go mad."
But Yamzu, why not then remove your livestock? Become a crop farmer.
Well, at this rate, Yamzu's gonna eat all my livestock and I'll have to be a crop farmer, but the money is in livestock. That's what I want to do. Would you like a crumpet? We have so many. And you watch as the table magically, you hear like a popping sound, and the table magically refills with crumpets, danishes, crumpets, danishes, pastries, and then the teapots all go and fill themselves back up as well. All of the guests around the table clap their hands and tuck in for another round of nosh.
Oh, I would very much love to join you, and I will offer. I have a parasol. I'd hand over the parasol at this point.
Yep.
Be like, is there something to help you enjoy the sun this afternoon?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Do you take sugar or no sugar?
Oh, no sugar for me, thank you. It would rot my beak.
One of the individuals pours you a nice cup of tea, steaming tea, but it's like the perfect temperature. It's steaming at first, but then as soon as they pass the cup to your hands, you know that it's a good temperature tea.
Take a sip.
It is delightful. It's probably some of the best tea that you've ever had. Warms your throat going down. It's some sort of herbal tea that soothes your throat. Your bard senses tingle knowing that this is some good tea for singing and performing, and it warms your stomach as well.
Oh, this is way better than the carnival drivel that I've been drinking previously.
The Badgers tuck into or start up another song to go along with this updated food that has arrived at the table magically, as they just start to play a kind of soft, I can just imagine it basically being your ye olde Victorian tea time music from like any fucking British soap opera or British British TV show.
Now I have Faulty Towers theme stuck in my head. Great. Probably
We're
fitting into
supposed
this
to
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zug, what are you doing across the river? You see Vilka observing the fountain. You see the rest of your party just kind of looking around. In the distance, I mean, you do see that this walkway rises up. It's a ramp that rises up to terrace that is 20 feet above the garden, and you do see a doorway. Actually, 2 doorways up there. One of them is very elaborate, and I'll show you all, just so you all remember, I'll show you a...
it does look to be a heart symbol up
Yes, so I'll show you what the door looks like, but then replace... So let me just... Boop, boop. I show you guys this. So the door looks like this. Ornate, filigree on the wooden door. Very, very beautiful. Well made. But instead of the door that you see at the top, instead of the lion with a crown on its head, you see a stag-like creature with a crown on its head.
Interesting. Okay, and that's the only door. These are just like
that's okay. So you
towers,
see the door
something.
there, but however, there is
Yeah.
another door to the left.
Oh, over left.
Yes,
Okay.
that has no symbol on it.
Same style or lesser?
Lesser.
Intensity.
Lesser.
Okay.
Didn't we see something come out of this tower?
Yes, it was the
last time?
lion.
Yeah.
Stone
So,
lion creature.
Yep, the lion came out from that tower.
Also, real quick mechanical question: does anyone actually have identify on them as a spell?
No, but
I'll
you've
take the laugh as a no.
we said that you were able to know what this axe was.
Yeah, we determined what it was last time. It's the
Yeah.
axe that never got any use in the first campaign we ever played.
Oh,
Well,
the one that
for
does
any specific
bonus damage to plants or whatever.
Mhm.
Well, I was not just for that, but also taking a feat and I get one free level 1 spell. I'm trying to pick something that'll cover what we don't have.
Oh yeah, I don't know if anybody has
Until
ever-
then,
Yeah, we don't really have any. Yeah, don't really have any people that would do.
it seems like something Zug would be into at this point. It's like, what is that treasure? Okay, I'm going to, as the bear, with this axe in my mouth, just waddle back over towards the party. And looking at our party size, I'll go right in front of Kiwi and drop the axe in front of you and kind of paw shuffle it towards you.
As he's at the
I
table
could use
enjoying
this
his
to cut
tea.
my biscuit.
Yeah, just like the dog bringing the stick
Yeah.
while you're trying to have dinner.
Their
And then-
visible drool drips off of the handle of the great axe.
To take the great axe and use it to spread some butter across the biscuit.
One of the guests looks over at you. The one Lord Eld, the statue of a man, says, "My, I have never seen anybody utilize a great axe for spreading butter on a scone. It is quite novel. It looks, some might say it's barbaric, but who are we to judge?"
You'd be amazed what you can learn it from your time in Bard College.
Also, is this the talking bear thing?
Yes,
What
that
was this
one
again?
is the talking bear.
All right, I'm gonna go sit in front of it as a bear.
Okay.
Yeah, do
Just-
some bear things.
Just staring at him like a bear.
He looks over
now.
at you. Where did you come from? You were here earlier. Oh, that's so unfortunate. You can't talk. Oh.
I can use telepathic talking because of my other feat. Because
Did you respond to him?
I was trying to go. I was doing my best to blend in with the local.
Why are you in my head?
I was a little lizard guy, but now I'm a bear.
Oh, I
It's nice.
recognize that voice. I wouldn't. That voice is very recognizable.
It's like shouting in your head.
Yeah. It's loud.
Ah,
Please be quiet.
how do I bear? Okay. I don't know how to be quiet.
No.
Okay, bye. I'll start wandering off again to. Oh no, I'm gonna actually head back the way I was because there was this little gardeny thing over here.
Yes, there is. Okay, as you head
Yeah.
back in that direction, is there anybody else at the Voda, Rosin, or Nutmeg, anything that you would want to be doing more at the tea party, or are you off to explore the confines of this lovely garden?
I'm
just
going
gonna
to
go-
take.
Who's going to do what?
I'm gonna wait for Velka to talk.
Okay.
I'm Velka.
I'm waiting.
Voda was the one trying to
Oh
talk.
yeah, he forgot.
I said I'll be waiting a while.
I was just gonna say I was gonna go off and find my brother and make sure he isn't touching things he's not supposed to.
All right, excellent. Okay, so
I literally have touched
he's
everything.
touched a lot of stuff.
Aw, disgusting.
Okay.
And now I'm licking my hands.
Ooh, are you?
No.
All right, so Voda, you see Velka all the way across the garden. You make your way through there, and I don't remember if I commented on this last time, but as you walk in that direction, there's this whole circle of stones that Rosin is fluttering by as well. And observing those stones, you can see that the inside of them is carved with what looks to be like they're moss covered, but you can see that the inward side of each stone there's arcane sigil inscribed on them. Very, very easily, you all can tell that this is a it's a static teleportation circle. It's kind of unusual as well. Usually, it's something that's like carved onto the ground. So this is very much a Feywild variety of the teleportation circle, a la Stonehenge. Okay. So, Netmeg, what were you gonna do?
I will be taking out the head of Clapperclaw, and I'm going to be spending my time flirting with the pumpkin.
Oh my god. The pumpkin is quite interested in the because he had the gourd head, didn't he?
Yeah, I have the head of Clapperclaw. It's like another.
Yep, it's a
I think there's another pumpkin.
little rattling gourd of a head, and the Yamzu looks over and it's just like,
What? Where's the mouth? Is that thing is it gonna talk? What is that?
No, I'm a silent beauty, I say.
I'm so confused.
the Yamzu kind of waddles over on its little vine legs that it pulls itself around on. He kind of reminds you. I'd say he probably looks very close to like a like a strange like octopus, where he has he has vine tentacles that he pulls himself around on.
It's quite the transportation. Quite an appetite too.
Yeah, it's really this stuff is pretty good. I like it better than the livestock. In all honesty, if Sumar just wants to stay here and I can just eat all of these pastries,
He just takes literally eats an entire plate full of croissants in one go and just chomps on them, spewing flaky bits everywhere.
Hey, this is good stuff. Really like it. Really buttery.
Butter. I can see all the butter all over your leaves. Alright. Do you dance?
Of course I dance.
You want to step away with me for a second?
Sure.
Hops off the table.
I don't want to get too much into it, but I think everyone's like fucking around. I'm just gonna be dancing with this pumpkin.
Nice.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, we just look over and as the badgers play their tunes, you just have the pumpkin in a nice little dance.
Is it like a jig or is it like slow dance? Like is this
slow dance?
Like this
with like way too many vines.
Mm-hmm.
It has a little bit of sensuality to it.
It's
Nutmeg is the meme of seducing a dragon. No, seducing a pumpkin.
Yes, Drake meme.
Real talk.
It's the kind of slow dancing that's just an excuse to grope each other.
I want to touch his buttery hands. I wanted that butter.
I want to feel his buttery hands on my body.
Oh my.
All right. Well, Zug, you're heading off in the direction of. So there's a garden that you want to go and look at.
That's awesome. When I was looking up the axe, yeah, there's something
there
over here with
is.
spider webs and stuff.
Yeah, in the distance, you can see a little hop, skip, and a jump across the river. You can see what looks to be a rose garden. There's a bronze fence that borders it, and you can see that there is a little gate that you can get through. And from the distance that you're looking at it right now, the roses come in a variety of colors. You can see that there are some that are white, some that are black, and there are glistening spider webs covering all of the rose bushes.
Ooh. Is it dense enough with spider webs that it's going to be difficult to walk through?
No, it's not like it's but you can definitely see that these the webs are just kind of strewn between them.
Are they glistening from dew?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something
Looks like
else?
they've been glistening. They're glistening from dew.
Oh, and also that means it's been dew frozen in time, like everything else around here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Frozen in time.
looking back over, seeing the twins doing something with the fountain, and everyone else having a party and a slow dancing pumpkin. I'm gonna jump the fence.
Okay. As you jump,
I know you said there's a gate, but I'm still jumping.
as
the
you
fence.
hop over the fence, you hear a scurrying sound, and right at your feet, a creature pops up.
Ah! Oh yeah, I dropped bear form, by the way,
Yeah.
so I could fit through here.
It's a strange spider-looking humanoid creature.
Ah!
Is it Spider-Man?
Sort of. Looks like that.
Spooder.
Ah.
That's something very uncanny about that.
So-
okay.
It pops up out of the ground and just goes, and then as soon as it sees you, its little spider arms go up in the air in like a threatening posture and just starts dancing from side to side in front of you, like.
And being a good old druid, I recognize this as spider defensive posturing.
Yes.
From regular looking spiders.
And you can tell very much that they are. One of them looks to the other, and it's like they. Do you speak? What the hell do these things speak? The fuck?
Oh, jeez.
I want to
Odds
say
are no.
They
Undercommon.
speak nothing. They look from their clicks and clacks and their observations to each other. You can tell that they look at you, and one of them like holds up its little spider claw hand and just kind of does like the measuring thing with its hand. Looks at the other one and like shakes its head and puts its hands really wide, and it's like goes like it's all of its big spider eyes go really wide, and then it kind of shakes its head again and it starts going backwards a little bit. That's when you notice too that there is a dead pixie in one of the spider webs.
Oh. Okay.
It doesn't have a head.
Okay, so it's not like I'm gonna check for a pulse. Okay.
I mean, you
let's see.
could.
And you definitely notice that the pixies are small, like tiny, not like small-sized creature, like very
like really
Yeah.
tiny. Okay. We ran into pixies earlier, didn't
yes,
we?
and they were frozen in time.
Okay, so it's just gotcha. Just been prior to that. I'm going to try with the telepathy one more time to the one
Oh.
that's right in front of me.
Yeah.
Hi. I have no idea if they'll be able to
It
communicate.
responds back in a weird, raspy kind of like type of voice as it.
Why are you in our heads? You are too big. You are scary. You are not Pixie. Pixies is snacks. And we want snacks. You are too big for snack. Don't hurt us.
Yeah, I guess I am kind of big, aren't I? Ha. No hurt. No eat. Just walking through. Okay.
They retreat back to underneath some of the rose bushes. In the center of this garden, you see another interesting thing. There is a statue in the center of the rose garden. Coiled around the
work my way towards
statue
it then.
of a
Yeah.
prancing satyr holding a set of pipes to his lips is a thorny vine with 5 roses growing out of it. And only 5. Each one is a different color. You have a black rose,
Oh,
a
boy.
blue rose, a green rose, a red rose, and a white rose.
Oh man, I wish I remember what those colors mean in rose symbology. Okay.
Don't take the yellow one. I think that one means friendship.
I'm just gonna look at it, look at the statue. I'll take a closer look. Is there any plaque, anything to read?
No. No plaques.
no?
Nothing
Okay.
like that. It basically just has. It just looks like a jaunty, happy-looking satyr.
And looking at the bushes, all the rose bushes around here, do they match the colors of the roses that are growing on this single vine?
No.
Like, are there? Okay, so these are specifically to this vine.
Yeah, they almost have a metallic sheen to them.
Oh, okay. Ah. A little bit of impasse here. Let's see. What can I do to try to understand what's happening? Just a quick scan around. Are there other pixies stuck in there, or is it just the one?
Oh yeah, there's you now that you are looking out for them, you see other bits. You see the wings, like
Oh, okay.
pixie wings, stuck in some of the other spider webs. No body to be
Okay.
found. There's a
Bit
unfortunately
gruesome.
like a leg stuck in another one. You can definitely tell that these creatures are more or less using these rose bushes to net some pixies in times where there were pixies.
Well, since I just picked up the spell, I'm going to cast Identify on the Black Rose.
Okay. Do you ritualistically cast it, or are you just gonna?
I'm gonna do it quickly because I have one free cast of it per day, so I'll just go
Oh, yeah.
do that for the quick
Alright.
cast.
So what you find, the black rose is a type of chromatic rose. The black chromatic rose is you are while holding the black rose seems to drip acid, and while holding the rose by its stem, once picked, you gain resistance to acid damage. If you would take more than 10 damage of acid from a single source, the rose disintegrates, and you take no damage instead. As an action, you can blow the petals from the rose to produce a 20-foot cone of acid. Each creature in the cone must
Jesus.
make a DC 15 con save, taking 3d10 acid damage on a failed save, or half as much on a
Wow.
successful one. Using this destroys the rose. So, with that, you can now probably, Zug,
Okay.
discern what the other
Yes,
ones
the
are.
others. Yeah. So you said there's blue, green, red, blue, green, yellow, red, white. Are the other ones?
There is no
So we
no
got
yellow. Sorry.
Poison.
No yellow.
Oh, okay.
So blue is
Poison, ice. Yeah, poison, cold, fire, and
Radiant.
No.
I was thinking radiant, if possible.
Well, sorry. There's
Or
black,
white, maybe.
blue, green, red,
Uh-huh.
white.
okay. Yeah, so black's acid. Oh, it'd be like the same as the dragon colors then, probably.
Oh,
You
then
mean
blue
the chromatic
would
dragon?
chromatic dragons, yeah.
No.
be... No, that makes sense. So white is ice, blue is lightning.
Lightning, yeah. All right, and then I mean, being Zug, I kind of want to pick one, but I don't know what's going to happen, so I will. These are growing, right? They're not just like affixed.
They seem to be growing on something organic. Yeah.
I'm poke the vine or poke the.
It moves. It feels
Thing.
like it doesn't. It moves like a plant would, though it is still frozen in time, so it kind of moves, and just that part of the vine makes a movement, but then the rest of it stays still. But as far as you can tell, organic, and it doesn't react to you. It doesn't, move on its own after.
All right, I'm going to, since I identified it, I'm going to try to pick the black rose
Okay.
quickly.
You deftly
Yeah.
pick it, pull it off of the vine, and you have it in your hand. You do notice
That's
now
a
that
nice
you're holding
rose.
it that it has the black petals around the edges of them. They have a tinge of green, and in the crevices and creases of the rose petals themselves, you can see that there are pools of light green liquid, and you feel fine though.
Black and green, good aesthetic. I like it. All right, I'm just going to merrily jaunt out through the gate this time, carrying my rose.
Okay.
I will not elaborate. I'll head back to the group with my rose.
Um,
Oh, I see Velka and Voda over here, so I'll go say hi to them. Hi!
Hello?
I got a rose!
A rose by any other name is... I've lost my accent.
that's still
It's
there.
been too long. A rose by any other name is just as sweet. I don't know, I'm feeling poetic here for some reason.
Is that a riddle? Is it supposed to
No,
be
it's
sweet?
I mean, you could try tasting it.
I think this one's a little more acidic than sweet, though.
Alright. So, like lemons?
Yes, lemons.
Alright. Congratulations on your lemon rose.
Thank you. There's more over there if you want one. I just kind of point haphazardly, and I'll just wander around.
I'll look over there at the roses.
You look over and you see one of the little, like, Spider-Men is just, like, on the fence, just kind of, like, looking out, and sees you look over in their direction, Velka, and immediately dives headfirst into the ground and disappears.
Okay. I will head over there and I will grab...
I grab the back of Velka's shirt.
Why won't you let me have any fun?
This is not exactly in the area of fun right now.
Exactly why we need to bring the fun.
Or we could do what we are here to do.
At this point, from over the other side of the circle, you just hear Zug go, "Hey, Bear, I got a rose!"
Because evidently no one else is.
Look, if you want to round everybody up, you're welcome to. I would like a rose.
Voda lets go and then just starts heading over the bridge.
Okay.
Towards
I will
the main
catch
door.
up. I'm gonna go grab the blue rose.
Okay, so you have a blue chromatic rose. I will be delivering these each to you when I get a chance. But the blue one follows the same stuff as the black one. While it's held, you have a resistance to lightning damage, and as it's in your hand, it crackles lightly along the petals with lightning.
Ooh, that's neat.
Seeing that, I will pick one for Voda as well. But which color?
The remaining ones are green, red, and white.
The Italian flag.
Pasta.
And Mexican?
Yeah.
And Mexico
lot of
too.
flags.
If
You see an eagle.
If you check
Eagle in
all
there.
three, you just make a 20-foot cone of noodles.
Cone of noodle.
I'll grab the white one for
Okay.
Voda.
So once again, this one, as you pick it, you watch as the white petals suddenly kind of crackle and are covered with frost, and they have that almost like that dried ice effect as you hold it in your hand. However, you do not feel the cold from it.
I will bring it over to Voda. I picked you a rose.
Completely ignoring, I'm looking at the door to see if it can be opened.
Mhm.
I will like tuck the rose like in the back of her shirt.
Oh gosh, ow. Alright, so looking at that door, you see no handles. You see nothing other than the symbol on the top of it, which is a large antlered creature. And yeah, that's it.
Kiwi would ask back at the tea party, like, "Oh, that door over there, it has like an antler thingy on it. Is that symbol used like elsewhere? Does it mean anything? Like, is that someone's like heraldry?"
The tea party goers look at you and say,
Well, we've never been inside the palace, so it's the only door of that type that we've seen. Haven't seen anybody go in or go out of it either. Well, not since we've been here, and we've been here for a really long time. Or a short time. We're not quite sure.
It's at least been like 3 or 4 hours.
It has at least been 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I say it's been like
Yes.
it's been 3, at least 3.
It's been a while. Okay, so that makes sense. But if there's no one going in or out, you know, to open it, are you sure that you use the door to get into the house? Like, I don't know.
We're not sure at all. But we have food and drink,
Oh.
so we're happy campers.
Okay.
We'll just wait our turn. We'll just wait our turn. We'll drink our tea and eat our scones and listen to the good music by the Badger Quartet. That's fine with us. If you're in a hurry, maybe you could see if you can open the door.
Oh, I'm not in a hurry, but I am pretty full. I'm gonna go stretch my legs. And being a turtle, it takes me a while. Not very fast. So, thank you for the company and thank you for sharing the bounty. I'll return if I have news.
Indeed.
Fare thee well.
You walk past Nutmeg and the gourd, Yamzu dancing together. Where are you heading, Mr. Kiwi?
I'm gonna head over to that door,
Area? Okay.
and I'm gonna head over there, and then also I'm gonna see if I can pick a white rose.
Oh, there is no more white rose.
Oh, sorry, not white, red.
Okay. Yes, you will pick.
Also, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you and be like, "Don't forget your axe!" And I'm just.
Oh, thank you. And I'll like strap it to my shell.
Nice.
In some
So
way.
Kiwi, you got the red rose.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so the red rose. Where is it? There it is. So the red rose, as you pick it from the garden, you watch as the edges of the petals themselves get an orange tinge to them as they are wreathed in fire. So it's the same
Do I
thing.
feel the heat?
As you, Kiwi, head back over the bridge towards where everybody is kind of gathering up by that door, you notice an interesting thing as you cross the bridge and look over this, like the water. In the lake that has the lily pads floating on its frozen surface, you can see that beneath the water, there are fish that are moving around, or what looks to be like the dark shapes and shadows of fish. And they are tracking you as you walk over the bridge. Like, you can see all of their shapes just kind of moving and clocking your like, rotating around the edge of the pond and clocking where you are as you walk along. Then you see them also kind of observing as others start to move around the garden nearby.
Do they react if I wave to them?
As you wave to them, you watch as they start to swirl around in a circle, and then you see a delicate hand made of water but black as winter's night break the surface of the water and wave back.
Wow. Okay.
It dips back under the water. A school of shimmering black fish now takes what looks to be almost a vaguely humanoid form in the water of the lake.
Oh. Well, I'll sit down on the bridge and lean over, I suppose then. Not even lean over, just sit down on the bridge and kind of, well, hi, friend.
So Kiwi gets taken by a siren.
The willow trees there's beautiful willow trees that encircle the pond, and as I said, the lily pads dot the surface of the water. There are dragonflies that are darting about that seem to have arrived after the frozen stasis. They are feeding on basically motionless fireflies that are forming an unmoving cloud above the still water. You can see the reflection of those fireflies just illuminating the surface of the water, and then the shimmering, weirdly shimmering form of this humanoid figure made out of a school of black fish, looking quote unquote back at you.
Did not mean to do that, sorry.
You as you stare back at it and kind of look at it, the hand appears again, breaking the water's surface silently, and in its hand there is a crown made of silver needles.
Oh, I tip my Witchlight Monarch crown to it. I have one too, that's very lovely. Is that for sharing, or are you just showboating?
Showing it off.
It does more or less a motion out of the water, like handing it up You sense that it wants
Oh.
somebody to take it.
Oh, I'll take that for you if you want. Where should I take this to?
There's no response.
Well, I'll reach down and take it though.
You hold on to it, and you're luckily for you, Kiwi, you're almost the perfect person to grab this, because you can feel that this crown is made out of fine silver needles, and anybody other than probably a turtle or any other scaled creature, without gloves or some sort of gauntlets on, it would be very difficult to handle. As you reach down and grab the crown and hold it in your hand, the watery black hand disappears underneath the surface, and you and Zug, who are nearby, hear a gentle voice carry across on the wind, coming into each of your ears, and it says, "The beginning of whenever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the finale of every moment, the first in history." That's the specificity as well, what I just put into chat.
You kidding?
Well, if it's a puzzle, spell it wrath, which doesn't make sense.
We have to take the first letter of each line. What?
Well, I'll say, yeah.
Okay, well,
thank you for your wisdom, Mr. Voice of the Lake. Whatever that means. Nice crown.
I mean, finally, everyone went first in history. It could be right now.
so I would say as well, when you observed the that large lion creature come out from the tower to the southwest, in that direction you could see that there was a bronze plaque above the door with some sort of writing on it. And then also now looking across the garden, you can tell that there is a similar tower, though it's not very apparent because of the lack of vision, but there's another tower of the same build on the northeast side of the garden.
Okay.
However,
This
there's
one down
no
here shows like a steps.
Yeah, however, there's no discernible door to like you can't see any door that is garden facing. However, there is on this side, and I'll just kind of move everybody's vision there so you can see. What you are all seeing is basically the edge of a wall where there is a walkway on top of said wall.
It goes around the perimeter.
Yeah, and let me see if I can make this a little bit more clear, mainly because it does feel like this is... Oh, perfect. Yes, I can. Here, I'm going to delete this just so it makes more sense. So now, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Do you see what I revealed?
battlement.
Yeah, so there's a battlement up there that seems to be about, once again, another 20 feet up off the garden ground.
Kiwi, 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna scramble just a little distance to go get a closer look at that plaque and read what it
It
says.
says Wrath. Oh,
Ah!
oh wait. 1 second. Let me confirm.
How you spelled wrath? Yeah.
No. It says Envy.
This is the wrong campaign.
Yeah.
This is the origin story.
This one says, the one above the lion,
We
the
were
tower
the
that the
first
lion
ones.
came out of, says Envy.
Interesting. So I was taking a stab at the dark. Interesting. Now I gotta think. I run back. I don't think that's it, but I don't know. 1 second. I'm gonna run back this way. I just wanted to get closer to this tower and run the perimeter to see if I see any plaques anywhere.
As you get closer to that side that you're looking at right now, like over here, you can see that there is a door with a plaque on it, above it. However, it is hard to see from, you can't get a good angle from below right now. to be able to see it.
Is it that it's like open to the walkway?
Mm-hmm.
Which way does it open
Oh,
to?
it says
Okay.
actually interesting. That is lower, which is weird. So the description states that is the double. That tower is accessible from a 10-foot high stone catwalk. So this is 10 feet up.
Oh, okay. I'm fuck it. We'll try. I'm gonna run and jump and try to climb up the side.
Okay, give me a acrobatics or athletics.
Seven.
Plump.
Acrobatics.
Ow!
There's you all hear a loud slap as Zug
it's Chibi running into the box.
yeah, as Zug just Looney Tunes himself into the wall trying to climb it. It is a pretty smooth stone wall, so it's hard to grab purchase on it to scale it. But 10 feet is not that high, but you are a small creature.
I'm small, yeah. I kind of shake my head, get the stars out of my vision. Ah! Voda! Belka! I got something over here!
Interestingly, Voda, where Voda is standing, they can see, she can see the wall there. That one's 20 feet up. This rise is 20 feet. The art's weird. It looks like it just looks like
okay.
it's
Yeah.
like this.
This looks higher than
Yeah,
this,
but it's
the other
not.
way around.
I don't
Okay.
know.
So from down here, I'll be, Voda! 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 Belka! Belka!
Yes.
Until someone shows up. What'd that say? Over there.
What does it say over there?
You can see that it says Wrath above this door.
It says Wrath over there.
Okay, we gotta go there.
We got to go here? Okay.
Yeah. Lady of the Lake said so.
You gonna just climb up?
Just staring at it, rubbing my head. Wait, how'd you get? Hold on. I'm gonna run over.
Zug's
Climb
just
up over here.
Looney Tuning all over the place. I love it.
And I'll. Okay, I'm here.
Okay.
Now we're above this though, right? So we could hop down to it.
Yeah.
Oh, we should probably get everyone
I was
together.
about to
though.
say, yeah. The
And
rest of
maybe
the rest of the
explain.
group is, you still have Nutmeg dancing with a pumpkin, and then I don't know what Rosin has been up to, but Rosin is flitting around the stones.
I'll end my dance and I'll go with a bow and I'll fly over to the rest of the crew. This is a buttery leaf hand and I'll fly over.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the two individuals who can actually just fly are the ones that are not currently with the group. All right.
Yeah.
Convenient. They
I was
just ride
busy.
whenever.
Okay, so I'll move you two over there. Boop. Make a beeline over.
Yeah. So once
Oh
everyone.
my god, I just made them huge. Oh no. Didn't mean to do that. All right.
As everyone shows up, I'm like, real quick, there was a lady, a person in the lake, and Kiwi's got a new crown, and it's Pokey, and they said a riddle, and I'm pretty sure the answer to the riddle is Wrath, and that door over there says Wrath. The one over there, that's an envy, so they're sins and things. For some reason, this door reminds me of a red dragonborn. I don't know why.
Strange ladies in a lake giving out accessories sounds like a great method of monarchy.
Yeah.
It's fantastic! I have 2 crowns!
It's extremely equitable, except for that part.
Yeah, even through your clawed and scaled hands, Kiwi, this crown is feeling very it's getting irritating. Like the needles are finding their way through your scales. It's really annoying.
I would go back to my spot at the table so I could just grab my napkin and take it.
Wrap it up. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. A to-go crown.
Okay, so envy and wrath, and we think that's connected to what? This crown somehow?
Well, the ladies, or whoever in the lake, give us a riddle. The answer to the riddle is Wrath. I don't know what that means.
How do we know it? How do we know it's wrath?
Oh, because it's a riddle. The beginning, whatever, it's a W. The end of ever after, it's an R. Start of an H is A. Blah, blah, blah. It spells out Wrath.
Oh, sure, all right.
It is the beginning
Yeah.
of whenever, the end of ever after, the start
Oh,
of an age, the finale
Okay.
of every moment, and the first in
All right.
the beginning
I've
of
been-
whenever is W, the end of ever
Yeah,
after
I
is
see, I
R,
see.
the start of an age is A,
I've been neck deep in puzzles recently, so
and then just as a reminder, what you saw at the door, the entranceway, was this.
Mm-hmm.
okay. So we have to give the crown to one.
Mm-hmm.
There must be whatever's behind that door. And seeing as that one over there with envy had a lion, that was kind of scary and looking at me, or looking for me. It's probably the heart, and it's probably in this one.
Do we know what a heart is?
Yeah, I think we discussed it last time. It's like a elk.
Yeah, it's
So
a
what?
a heart is some sort of deer creature.
I think it's a male elk.
A
Yeah,
milk.
Milk.
an adult. No, it's an adult male deer, especially a red deer. So it's very British. Yeah,
Yeah.
red deer. Yeah, quite indeed.
In that case, neither fuck the Brits.
Damn Brit bongs.
Hey, now we accept some Brits.
Sorry, Neon.
Turns out nutmeg is just a
Yes, that door does indeed have a
Sorry
heart
you
on it.
accept me.
Irish revolutionary.
Yeah. All right, so the
Um,
walkway is basically 10 feet below you all right now. You're 20 feet above the garden on this thing, and then this walkway is 10.
I'll fly over like into that area, and I want to take a look and see if there's any like difference
Oh,
between
yeah.
the doors. Like,
Yeah,
how
Oh,
yeah,
those
much
doors.
between.
Yeah, those doors just look like plain wooden doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give some flying scouts.
Rosin pushes that door, and it swings open, and within you see a room. I gotta open another. Okay, so within this room, door swings open, and it's a candlelit workroom containing tables, dressers, and bunks. What looks to be for the palace staff. You find 5 goblins that are frozen in place like statues. They are caught in the mundane chores of ironing clothes, darning some socks, folding some sheets, and there is a row of brass bells mounted to one of the walls.
So I'll relay that down. Looks like a servant's quarters.
So yeah, Rosin does see something in there. As you look in, you see a strange creature who's peeking out from behind a wardrobe. It's observing and watching Rosin closely.
I'm just not frozen in time.
It's not frozen in time. You watch as its eyes blink, and
Huh.
he blinks once or twice as well, and then pushes themselves further underneath the wardrobe that they're hiding under. It looks like they're scared.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it looks like they're scared. They're a small little creature. Description is basically like it. Yeah, it's this strange. I don't even know what kind of creature it is. It's some sort of. It is some sort of fae. You can see, and it is more or less a lanky. It looks to be a lanky man clad in faded brown clothes. And that's more or less it.
I just watched everything everywhere all at once yesterday, and this thing looks like it came from the fucking sausage hand dimension.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like we got a little guy in here. They look scared.
Mm-hmm.
They whisper down like to the group.
Say hi to it, maybe?
Yeah. I wanted to see if Rosin is doing anything.
Well, Rosin is
She
is about to cast a spell, but
Okay.
also, as you are like peeking in the door, you hear a little voice squeak out from underneath the bed.
Go away! Go away! You're not anybody that I know. If you're one of Zyblina's guests, you're in the wrong part of the castle. Keep away.
Okay, I'm gonna go away now. I'm gonna go in the room.
He wiggles his way further and further back underneath the dresser or the bed.
We weren't invited here by Zablina, though. We're kind of here on our own volition.
That's fine. Just go away. You're scary.
What's your name, Sport?
My name's Thinnings.
That's a fun name. Who gave it to you?
I don't know. It's been my name for forever.
Have you been here for forever?
As far as I know. Oh, don't come any closer.
You watch as he keeps pushing himself further and further back, and you notice that he is getting flatter and flatter against the wall. He almost
There's
looks.
no need to be scared here.
He like flattens himself onto the ground, and then you watch as he nearly makes the sound of paper as a parchment thin form of himself, Paper Mario style, moves from the dresser to another bed.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's a really neat trick.
You should just leave me alone, please.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I don't know, you're the most interesting thing we found here.
Everybody else is frozen. It's scary.
Well, that means lucky you, right?
I'm not frozen. I was out on an errand, and when I came back, everything was weird. It's scary.
How long ago?
Oh, it's been a while. Just please, this is. Oh, you don't.
Are you trying to figure out how to unfreeze everyone?
Unfreeze? Oh.
Make the time go zoom again, you know.
I'm not sure. There's lots of scary people in the castle right now. There's
Are you
there's a
always
big
hiding
scary.
around, or just because there's scary people?
Right now. There's a big scary wizard. He has somebody with him. Has a big fiery sword, and I don't remember. There's another guy, and he's also scary.
That doesn't match the description of the people in the garden, right?
No. It matches the
Okay.
description of the League of Malevolence dudes.
Okay, I was gonna say, it sounds like the scary fire sword lady sounds like the girl who executed a kid.
No, not that.
Okay. Like, oh, she's scary again, huh? Oh. Well, we've had a couple of tussles with them. We might be able to sort something out for you. Do you know, like, your way around here? We're kind of lost. We could use some help.
I do. I am Zyblina's best butler. Well, I was her only butler, and still am. She's frozen in all of the court. And then the vile hags, when they left the League of Malevolence to guard the cauldron that was used to free Zyblina, and well, it's scary here. The Jabberwocky is also on the loose. Zyblina befriended the Jabberwock, and it drank from her cauldron, and it still comes and frequents the palace and walks around the cauldron. Everybody else can't guard the cauldron effectively, which is a good thing, sort of. The only creature that stands a chance against it is, well, Bloodybeak.
Do we know Bloodybeak? That sounds familiar.
I don't think you do.
Isn't it from Thither? No, the
No, I think there
Jabberwock
was
was
a
from Thither.
big bird rock thing in another land that I'm thinking of.
I tried to fight it, but I think that it will take off your head, snick a snack.
Ooh, snacks.
Oh, no, you'll be snacks.
Sorry, I got distracted there. I thought of snacks.
But it just looks like you don't know who Bloodybeak is, but Bloodybeak is, Zyblina's pet. It's a big, giant, great owl. It's in the aviary at the back of the castle.
Back at the castle aviary, Bloodybeak can probably take down the Jabberwocky. Is that correct? That's...
Oh, that is a good idea.
Well,
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Would you be able to point us back there?
What? Yeah, it's just through these doors.
He points, his paper-thin hand points to the back of the servants' chamber.
But there's a lot of weird stuff coming around the castle right now, so you better be careful. There's somebody big and ugly in the dining room, and
Oh, come on!
how else would you describe it? I don't know. It's big and ugly. Also, I do know one thing more. If you find any creatures that are frozen in time, like these goblins here, I've heard that you can fix them. You touch it with a unicorn horn while speaking the creature's true name.
I've fixed a few goblins in my time.
Yeah,
Do you have a unicorn horn on you?
no, but if you had one, you could use it.
We have the alicorn horn still, don't we?
Oh yeah, I have one. That's okay, never mind. I have one in my pocket, it looks like.
That's exactly what you need.
You happy to see me, or is that a unicorn horn in your pocket?
Yeah.
Yes, that. Wow, how'd you get that?
I wish I remembered, and I'll put it to the head of one of the goblins and say, Jimothy.
The unicorn horn begins to hum with some sort of power, and then as you like touch it to the goblin, as soon as you say Jimothy, it goes like and just powers down.
It goes limp.
I don't think that's the goblin's name.
Well, it was worth a try. Do you know the names?
Oh,
Yeah, he does have a name tag on.
And it's
Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I can actually,
Jimothy.
that was a trick question.
The goblin's name tag says Grub.
Grubs. That was close. Still weren't doing it.
Okay, so you say Grub.
Mhm.
You watch as the unicorn horn glows with power, and suddenly,
what's going on? Who are you?
the goblin is awake from its stasis. It drops the sock that it was trying to fold and just spins around and just does the fucking like unga bunga.
What happened?
Do you feel well rested?
Just throws up on the floor.
Yeah, we'll clean that up later.
What happened? It just feels like
It starts the poor goblin Grub just starts spinning around, just kind of walking around on wobbly legs.
It's like just feels like I woke up from the longest sleep, but also drank like 5 kegs of ale. Oh my god!
That sounds nice. But that lad over there saved you. I'll point over to Thinnings. You were
The goblin squints its eyes and looks underneath the bed.
Oh, that's Thinnings. Yeah, he's the butler. Wait, what's wrong with the others?
Well, that was you like one barf ago. I'm not exactly sure what their deal is. It sounds like they were frozen, but like, how was kind of iffy.
Points over and just,
Can you fix them too?
I'll give it a try. And I'll go to the next one, and I'll go Alicia Keys.
Grub slaps their face.
That's Yarp.
Oh, Yarp.
And once again, the same thing happens. The power flows into the goblin, and they fall to the floor. And you watch as that one who was ironing some clothes drops the iron with a clatter onto the stone floor, and also begins to just vomit.
As they're all going through their vomity phase, I'm just gonna go through and go to each of the other
So you
goblins in turn.
you free Grub, you free Yarp, you free Stick, you
Nice.
free Flump, and you free Whack.
Flump.
Flump.
What a great set of goblin names. I love
Grub,
it.
Yarp, Stick, Flump, Whack.
Most explosive
Jeez.
goblin.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that song before.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of goblins barfing on the ground right now, Family Guy style.
Oh god, epic act. Yeah.
While they're still kind of going through their sick phase, I'm gonna let my friends up. Hang on just a sec. I'm gonna throw a rope down or throw a rope up to the.
Don't say throw up.
Yeah, I'm going to
Got
deliver part of the rope to where the rest of the group is.
Yeah.
Alright. We can tie it down somewhere up here, maybe around one of the.
Buttress or
Crenellations
something like
or
that,
something.
for sure.
Yeah.
And as you free the goblins, Thinnings looks around and he crawls out from underneath the bed in his flattened state, and then you watch eerily as he becomes. He goes from like 2D to 3D in front of your very eyes, and he walks up to you, Nutmeg, and he reaches his hand out and he says,
Thank you. Thinnings is now convinced that you are not bad people.
I mean, you did all the work. I just Uber Eats this alicorn horn.
Yeah, but you can use it to free the others. Not everybody else has name tags though, so it's gonna be a little bit harder. But if you can free, you can use that to free Zyblina, and then she can make everything better.
Oh
That's
shit.
an even better plan.
That is on our notes, isn't it?
But
I think so.
I know a secret. I know a secret. Would you want to know it?
Yeah.
Her name is not Zyblina.
Liar.
Her name is Igwilv.
Shut up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Just like the cauldron.
Wait, she was named after a cauldron?
I don't know. Maybe the cauldron was named after her.
I mean, it is Igwilf's cauldron.
Yeah, the ownership's kind of in there.
That does seem to make sense.
Which this all really does add together. Hi, sorry, when we're listening to your conversation.
I've been here the whole time.
If you're trying to free, if you could free Igwilf, that's good. Or Zyblina, or whatever her name is. But be careful, because the bad guys, Kellic, Warduk, and Zargash, they're in the palace right now, and they're not frozen, and they're looking for that. They're looking for the unicorn horn, because Kellic, I heard him. I spies on him. He says he wants to unfreeze Ringelrun, who is, from the League of Valor. He has a very, very powerful stick that he carries. I don't know what this stick is, but Kellic really, really, really wants the stick.
I like sticks.
I like sticks too.
But that's good. Maybe you can help make sure that he doesn't get the stick.
Well, it's certainly gonna be easier that there's only 3 of them instead of, 4.
Or 5, actually.
Ooh, Thinnings has a present for the kind man who with the unicorn horn. Well, 1 second.
And he runs
Oh,
over
that's me.
and he digs through. He jumps in. He turns into paper thin again and just disappears into one of the dresser drawers. And you hear the rummaging of rings and metallic objects and stuff. And the drawer opens up and he jumps out of the drawer. And he comes over to you with an onyx ring.
Here,
Ooh.
hold out your hand.
Ooh,
I think this one will.
Nutmeg's eyes like glisten and gleam.
So,
Like, ooh.
You'll like this, I promise.
I do. What is it?
It's special. Here, put it on.
I put it on.
As you slip on the ring, you feel a slight buzz of magic on your hand as the ring fits itself to your finger perfectly. Everybody else around you all of a sudden sees illusionary butterflies start to flutter around Nutmeg.
Ooh, butterflies.
You
And-
can't convince me Nutmeg doesn't see that all the time anyway.
Yeah.
I just got extra particle effects. That's all.
Oh no, he's got ray tracing turned on.
Yes.
RTX on.
That's screen tearing as I turn around now. Damn it.
No, VSync off. Okay.
Ooh, this is great. You were right. This is an amazing ring. Thank you so much.
Be careful around the castle, though. As I said, things are a little bit weird. Oh, and have you talked to Wrath and Envy yet?
Oh, that reminds me why we're here. We were looking about who should wear the crown, and I guess I decided it should be Wrath. And
Hi, yeah.
Kiwi over there has a fine-looking necklace that we're supposed to give to one.
Well, it all depends
can
on
Wrath wear
which.
the crown?
It all depends on which door you want to have opened. Some of them, Wrath needs to wear the crown in order for you to access them. Some of them, Envy needs to wear the crown. And the
But
process
which one
of
is Wrath and which one is Envy?
Envy is the
But
one that
wh-
looks like a big kitty cat.
Ooh,
And
that answers our question.
Wrath, well, Wrath looks like a deer.
Oh dear. Anyways, the big deer, the big door over there has a heart deer thing on it. So we whip that one open, we put it on Rat's head, and then we need to open something further on. Someone has to come back and be like, "Sorry, dear, it's Lion's turn," and then they pick it up and they run over and they give it to Lion.
Yeah, so it sounds like this dungeon has some backtracking.
What if we make 2 crowns?
Have 2 crowns.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it needs to be that one.
Thinnings points to the crown that holds.
With that, then I'm going to go ahead and okay, let me take a little bit look at it. Can we keep just like put it on top of my skull so it doesn't poke me?
Okay.
I want to learn more about it, but I need to touch it.
Oh, okay. Here you go. It's very pointy.
Okay.
While you figure that out, I'm gonna go keep dancing with the pumpkin with these new butterflies. I have to run to school.
All right.
So
Nutmeg goes awesome. So Nutmeg returns back to the
Nice.
garden, hops, flies back over there, and then goes to have a lovely dance with Yamzu.
And off of this is we just hear boom, 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 boom.
we'll talk to
All right, enjoy.
All right, see ya. I'm gonna try to cast Identify on the Pokey Crown
Okay.
as best I can without getting jabbed. If
You
whatever
detect.
that's- I take
You
10
detect
minutes.
no magic.
Oh, okay. Dud. Well,
It's crap.
shit, it's just broken. Okay. Goddamn. I flipped 2 coins into this ware jar. Well, wait. What's his name?
Thinnings.
Thinnings. Who lives in the pond?
Um,
They're the ones who told me to give it to Wrath.
Somebody in the pond? That's unusual. I don't really go outside of the castle to the gardens much. The butler's job is inside the castle. There's somebody in the pond. Hopefully they can breathe underwater. Maybe they're a fish.
Okay. I'm going to hide a wrath now. And I turn around. I'm gonna, with the crown balanced on my skull to try to avoid being poked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk down to this door.
Okay.
And then I don't know. Try to open the door.
Yes, indeed. The door opens up. The bronze plaque above, showing the words "Wrath," and
Whoa.
as you open the door, you see
a broccoli forest.
Yeah, it's filled with hawthorn trees. At the center, at the heart of the thicket, is a heart, seemingly made from iron, standing atop of a marble pedestal. It's pawing at the ground angrily. Strewn around the pedestal are a dozen empty baskets. The heart's metallic head turns and looks at you at the doorway, Zug. And its cold eyes fall upon you, and you hear a voice, a metallic voice ring out. We are Wrath.
I am Zug. Hi. Real quick, was the Envy Lion, you said it was brass, or was it also iron?
It was an iron creature,
Iron
metallic.
as well, okay. Just general metallic. So yeah. Hi! I think I have a crown for you.
Looking down its long snout at you, Zug, its eyes narrow, and it says, "Come, creature, kneel before Wrath."
I don't really do the kneeling thing.
Kneel. You will show
I'm short
us
already.
respect.
I'm gonna walk up to it, thinking about it as I go. How much taller is it than me? It's huge, right?
It's big. Very, very big.
And it's, damn it. Okay. What can I? Do I have minor illusion? Can I fake that I kneel? Oh, I have a fun thing I'll do here. I am going to use mold earth underneath me, so I don't kneel, but I go. My knee gets caught on the edge as I go down into the little pit.
I like it. The eyes narrow as you do this, and Wrath. If a large deer could smile, it smiles and says, "You are clever. We like this. What do you want with us?"
Well, we've been told that you and your friends.
They are
Alternative?
not our friend.
They're your antagonists. One of you needs to wear this. And I point at the crown on my head. For reasons. And you were the top of the list.
I am. Give me this, or give us this crown. Place it upon our head.
Looking up. Okay.
It kneels down on the edge of its pedestal and lowers its large head to you.
Okay,
It kneeled to you.
I win. I mean, I will stand on tippy toes and probably poking my hands will settle it on top of the on one of the antler prongs, so it rests on it.
Okay.
And I'll take a step back.
As you place the crown upon its head, the crown transforms into a crown of golden roses.
Whoa!
You all hear a audible click from the door on the terrace.
I make my way back over and push at it.
It swings open silently.
Like unrealistic, like magically silently, or
ambient sound effects are turned to 0.
No, it sounds like it's a very well oiled door.
Gotcha. Good maintenance crew here.
Yes, indeed. And looking into the room that is revealed behind this door, it is a long walkway. The walls of the hall there are illustrated with panels depicting a starry sky. The paintings show what a viewer would see while looking out through a set of windows into a clear, moonless night. You see 2 doors that open up onto what look to be... There's 2 doors on the north side of the hallway, on the long side, and then there are also a door on the far east side and a door on the far west side of the hallway. In the large chamber that you're in, Zug, Wrath stands up again and basically looks up and over you and says, "You are dismissed, unless there are any questions that you have of us."
Paper or plastic?
What exactly are you?
We and our counterpart, we were created as a pair to protect the gardens from intruders if our Lady Zyblina was absent. Our presence here and our awakening means that our mistress is gone. Where? We do not know. The palace still receives visitors, even if Zyblina is gone. The guests are to remain in the garden pavilion until Zyblina deigns to grant them an audience. It is not our responsibility to protect these visitors.
Okay. Well, we're trying to, bring her back, so... Hooray! Well, we're trying to make it better, or do you not want her back? Because then go back into
we
being
are
a statue?
indifferent. She created us. She is our master.
I can deal with that. Okay. Okay, bye. I gotta go catch my friends. We're gonna go find her. Okay. If I have more questions, I'll come back later.
Go. The Wrath just stands there on the pedestal still. And for those who aren't in the chamber, it's that, but metallic.
And the chamber looks like broccoli.
The chamber's just filled with trees. And was...
Yeah, it's a zoomer chamber.
Yeah, it's a broccoli hair chamber. Love it.
Broccoli forest. Yeah. Yeah. I'll cross the rope that we have set up and everything, so I'll rejoin with everyone else.
Yeah. Great. And then Nutmeg's back and dancing with the gourd. Yeah. So in the hallway, Voda, what you see is basically there's a set of doors here, a set of doors here, and then a set of doors at each end of this long hallway, of this beautifully painted hallway.
I'd walk to each of the doors to see if I hear anything.
Like all 4 of them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So none of them, once again, they all have the appearance of like the doors to that servant's chamber, where everything is basically just they're just wooden doors that just have handles on.
I just want to listen to see if there's anything on the other side.
On which one?
All of them.
So
if I don't hear something, go to the next door.
Okay, so the 2 on the north side, you hear, you definitely hear some noises on the other side. They are, you hear the sounds of like a storm. To be fair, it's the sound of like a storm. You hear wind whistling underneath the door and through the cracks. You hear the sound of lightning or thunder.
Okay.
Do the doors open towards us or into the room?
Into the room. So they're push doors.
Indoor storm. Someone left their sleepy time, nighttime music on. Julian.
The two doors at the end of the hallway, however, you do not hear anything.
Sorry, I missed it. Both these
Yep.
doors had the storm
Yep.
sound? Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay. I am going to bring out Jacques
Okay.
and look through his eyes and then send him through one of the doors.
The-
One of the north-facing doors.
Great. So he goes through, and why don't we? Because I think you have vision through him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh, not the token, I don't think. No.
But you do now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So what you see through there is it's a rectangular courtyard, and it's open to a twilit sky. Doesn't seem to have any visible floor on it. Instead, there's a vortex of dark clouds churning below. A marble tower rises from the maelstrom and is encircled by 7 turrets. 4 stone staircases extend from the outer areas of the palace to the tower, each one part of a buttress that spans the void and stabilizes the tower.
Oh, wow. So it's literally like a floating tower.
In the center
Goddamn
of the
wizards.
Yeah, in the center of
I'm taking that gothic floating buttresses, literally.
He's gonna fly over to one of the bridges here.
right. As he flies
Is this
over to
door
one of the bridges,
Closed?
he can see that there is it goes up to another area, but he sees that it also goes down to somewhere that looks like it would be the end of the hallway that you and the rest of your party are currently standing on.
Okay. Is this door like closed?
Let me see. I have to go to another map.
Also, Neil, you're probably going to hate this, but I have a mental image of Jacques just being Asol.
So,
Yeah, pretty much.
oh, yes. So at the top of stairs. Gosh, I got it. Scrolling. All right.
Oh,
At the top of the stairs, there is no door. There is a chamber at the top of the stairs, and in that chamber, you can see an enameled white coffer resting on a black basalt pedestal in the middle of the room.
Okay. Can...
Oh, and also, sorry, the room that you go and look into, it has no windows and no doors. It's fully from what Jacques can see, it looks like it's fully sealed off.
Is it this one or is it on a different map?
It is on a different map. So, here I'll ping. So what you can see with Jacques right now, up the stairs is a circular chamber that has what I described. There's a enamel coffin or thing, basically an enamel box on a pedestal in the middle of it, and it is a fully sealed off chamber, however. Down the stairs goes down to a circular chamber that is more or less on the same level that you all currently are.
Sounds like maybe we should just check out going through those doors then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull back from Jacques and then just head down the hallway.
Okay. So,
Oh, okay.
opening up the door at the end of the hallway, goes a. You are now in a circular chamber. Within this chamber, you see a stairwell that goes up to the stairway that Jacques was on, and then you also see a circular stairway that goes up as well.
2 ups, no downs.
Ugh, I want my down staircase.
So you see,
Right.
let me see, where you are, spiral staircase ascends 30 feet up.
So, where should we go?
Wow. You can go up first. I'll follow you. How's that sound, Zug?
Yeah, but there's 2 ups. Which one?
Take the right up.
I
Well,
spin in
you're-
a circle, try to figure out which side is right, and
The one you're literally standing next to.
okay. There's right
So
stairs.
you scramble up those stairs, 30 feet of elevation up, and you find yourself in, once
Oh, that makes
again,
me tired even thinking
a
about it.
sealed off, I'll bring you over to, I wonder if, I'm gonna
Oh,
try
boy.
this, I'm gonna try this thing, because I've never actually done this before. So, Kiwi and Zug go up this stairwell. How are we doing this? I think I just do, how do I send party members to another page?
Oh, I was trying to figure this out the other day, and I did not.
Isn't it? You just click and drag the name from the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm sending, yes, I'm sending Porkins there.
Yeah.
And then I'm sending loud screeching noises there. So now you should, ooh, this is cool. So you two are here.
Oh shit! Where the hell am I?
There.
I want to
don't
go
see-
the other way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
I
don't
put
see
you on
shit.
I put you on the wrong layer.
Haha.
There you go.
I see
Oh,
me, and
there we
that's
go.
all I see.
Again?
Yeah. I saw the
Oh,
ping,
no.
but
Oh no, now you're on the
Oh.
right. Now you're on the right thing.
I can see the circular room we're in.
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna do
It's
the
stairs.
daylight mode off and then on again. We turned off and on the lights. There you go.
oh look,
I
hey.
don't know why that's what changes the token settings. It's so funny.
I don't know.
Okay, so that's where you guys are. You're in a
Wild.
circular chamber, and then there is
Okay.
a double door to the south, Mr. Zug.
Are these windows that looks like the little lighting effects coming through?
Yeah, you
Or is
look
that
out
just
over
a
the garden.
touch? Ah, cool. About 30 feet up, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Bam! I'm gonna kick this door open.
It leads.
Style points.
Yeah, you boot the door open, and it leads out to a. It leads you out to a terrace that overlooks the garden, and you can look down and see the lovely Mr. Nutmeg dancing alongside his gourd friend. But other than that, this is a sealed off tower.
Okay. I'll go back in. Nutmeg's really getting some good grooves going. To know the old man can dance.
I'm glad that he's able to find, what makes him happy while the rest of us are, putting in the work.
Oh, humbug, let's go.
Okay.
I run down.
We
trip
did
at the end.
technically just drag him along since we've met him.
Yes.
Cool. I like that feature. I like that feature works though. Okay.
Yeah, that is cool.
So now you're back down on the other one.
one. Yep. Okay, nothing up there.
So Voda, you're going up the stairs to the other
Yep.
place? Well, howdy doody. I
I
get to
will
do
go
the...
with my sister.
Alright, I was about to say that. I get to do the same thing for you. Sure that you're on the right layer and not on the fucking... not on the whatchamacallit layer. Like I show the entire fucking... my whole ass. Show my whole asshole. Alright.
You see it?
Yeah. Matic. Oh no, man. Sick. Okay.
Man, I'm just remembering now that Goatsy was a shocking thing to me at one point.
Wow. Alright, so.
On that note.
Way to chime in with that one, champ.
Yeah. So, where you are right now, you climb the staircase up, and you see, as I said, and let me make just sure it's the correct one. Alright, so you see an enameled white coffer resting on a black basalt pedestal in the middle of the room. The rest of the room is featureless and sealed off. By sealed off, I mean there's no windows or any other doors in here. There's just the stairwell back down to the rest of your companion.
I was hoping there was something I missed, but I guess not. Alright. Back down, I guess?
I suppose so.
Okay. Just reading something really quick. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. So nothing doing on the coffer itself.
I mean, it'd be irresponsible not to at least check it, right?
Check what you want. Yeah.
Investigation.
Sure. Go ahead.
Look for traps and shit.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah. Quick perusal as Voda is ready to walk down the stairs. Velka, your eyes dart back to the and you observe and quickly scan the coffer. Beautiful coffer. No traps or triggers or anything like that you can see on it. No inscriptions, no runes, nothing.
I'll look back over my shoulder to make sure that Voda isn't looking at me, and I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Inside of it, you see there is a plum-sized jewel made out of red crystal. Oh no, not that. Not plum. A plum-sized jewel made out of translucent white crystal. And it looks to just be sitting there in the middle of this white coffer. That's it.
I don't know what this is, but I think it might be important. I will pick it up.
I will pick it up. As you pick it up, it's warm to the touch.
I will close the coffer and follow Voda back downstairs. And
As you close the coffer and look at and follow back downstairs, the warmth in your hands thrums and hums. I need you to give me a insight check, please.
I'm not good at these. I will use
Interesting.
my one inspiration.
Go for it. Yeah, you have inspiration now.
Nailed it.
Hey, crit.
So, you have, as the jewel is warm to the touch in your hand, it fills you with empathy. It fills you with the warmth of a hug. It fills you with, like, the warmth of a hot cup of tea. And you realize this jewel is something that was... It's something that was placed here by Zyblina. You feel that. It's her crystallized desire to show kindness to the destitute and the unfortunate.
Nice. Well, wait.
Interesting.
Does that mean she lost it?
That's a good question. I will look it over as we head back down, and once we get back to the group, I will share that information. I don't know how I know this, but it seems to be talking to me.
Yeah, and
It's shiny.
I would actually say with the crit on it, Velka, you'll swear that you can see something within the jewel itself. Like it contains basically it contains some sort of creature.
There's something inside this, some sort of creature that I guess is representative of Zyblina's kindness. I'm not exactly sure. Look, I may be from the Fae, but that doesn't mean I understand it.
You also can intuit that this is a magical item. You just don't know what it does, though.
Yeah. I'll hold on to it.
I can figure it out if you want me to.
You can take a look at it.
I need a little bit of time though, so.
Zyblina's white, hot, sticky kindness.
Yeah,
nice,
perfect.
Nice.
Oh, no, you figured it out. No need to identify it.
Yeah, it's warm and leaves a residue in your hand.
Actually, you know what? I will. What the hell? I don't use spells for much other. I'll go ahead and not ritually. I'll just straight up cast identify to get a quick.
Oh yeah, I mean it's good to know. Okay, cool. So as you identify it, you find that this is this white jewel is suffused with conjuration magic, and you realize that this item has a single Conjure Fey spell embedded into it.
Interesting. Like so I guess it's like a one-time use and it's consumed.
Yes. And the spell can be cast. Yeah, so it's a single spell in it. The spell can be cast as an action by knocking the jewel 3 times against a hard object or surface. There are no other components needed or to cast the spell. However, with the identifying thing, something you notice, Zug, with as the spell takes hold and glows, etc. You can say and tell this is a Conjure Fey spell that is for a specific Fey creature.
Interesting. Do I know what that creature is, or is it just a unknown?
You do not.
Okay.
Basically, you can tell that it is. It's like pre-keyed in.
But it's just I have no idea what it's going to be, but it's going to be something deterministic.
Correct.
I will communicate all that to Velka. Yeah, it's cool. Just knock, 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 and poof. Summon something. Once. No idea what it's going to be. Yeah.
That sounds to me like it might be used to open something somewhere, probably.
I don't know. Summon some sort of fey creature. That's all.
I'm just giving a guess. That's all.
Good to know. Just don't care. Be careful not to accidentally knock it 3 times, because by the way I understand this, that's all that's required to do it, intentionally or not.
Gotcha. So, do my best impression of opportunity.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sure, but not that, because you don't want to. Anyways, yes.
Well, no. Opportunity only knocks once.
Maybe if you got whatever. We go.
I don't know if I broke Zug or broke Chuckles there.
Voda is currently thinking
my
about
voice
the
fell
fact
out too.
that there is an open space right here that somebody could be pushed off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't actually seen those. Now that this door's open here, I can look out and see the clouds beneath.
Yep.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
So we'll stare for
A
the
roiling
Wow.
storm beneath, and you're not even like looking over the railing of those stairs. You also see that there are other balconies and other stairways there's 4 total buttresses that you can see, like the flying buttresses that connect to this main ivory tower. There are a total of what you can see right now, probably. There's more balconies around the outer edge, but none of the balconies seem to connect to the main center tower itself.
There's overlook.
Where you can...
Ooh, excuse me.
So that's that tower. There is another doorway down at the end. If that would like us to explore it.
Yes.
Verily.
Sorry, I lost like the visual here because I can't see much.
Can't?
No.
Oh yeah, you're in the room. I mean, you just gotta go back.
Okay,
down
so
the...
if I go out here.
that goes up.
Oh, so this is where you just were, right? Up here?
Yeah, they were just up there.
Okay,
That's where
okay.
the wipeout
So
sticky came from.
yeah, so we can go this way and keep going around, maybe. Okay. I will zoom ahead in exuberant Zug fashion.
Right, another door opened. Another similar spiral staircase and circular room with another staircase that goes up a flying buttress to another room at the top.
I'll yield back down the hallway since I probably ran ahead. I need the cardio. I'll go check upstairs.
Okay.
Run up.
So,
I'm assuming it's a
yep,
similar
it's a
sort
sim
of thing.
thing.
but
Yeah,
just-
Fucking scurry up those stairs, make your way to the top. You find another circular chamber with windows overlooking the garden and a doorway that opens to another balcony that overlooks the garden itself. Once again,
Okay, perfectly symmetrical.
Nutmeg is dancing his heart out.
Damn, he's got moves. Put it on the. It's a Michael Jackson. Damn. All right.
There, he's just doing Thriller with the gourd.
Oh no! All the Badgers are joining in too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doing the Thriller dance. I'll run back down, huffing and puffing, hands on knees. Okay, enough cardio. Catch up, please.
Okay.
On your rest. And I'll wait here.
So you do see that there is a flying buttress stairway that leads its way up to
This one
another
here.
circular chamber.
And I will wait for everyone else to show up and follow slowly up there.
Yep.
Whenever that is.
Cool.
Do they expect me to be able to load up another section?
No. Not gonna move you over to this one because it's very similar. You go up a stairway, and in that stairway there's another circular room, and then interestingly, there is another stairway that just kind of like, well, fuck it, I'll just you guys over.
Yeah. Field trip.
Field trip.
Party bus.
Better than a field trip.
Oh.
It depends on what the feel is.
Yeah.
Okay, Zoomer.
Yeah, because anyone uses the term field trip for something good.
Yeah.
Sorrow can be good.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a good field trip. Sometimes you just wanted to be depressed.
Yeah. You want to
No,
listen
not
to
depressed.
You just want to
Melancholy.
Me
music.
always.
Yeah, sometimes just you want My Chemical Romance to be your only friend.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Does this just move everybody over there?
Yeah.
I'm still where I was, but I think that's where I was supposed to be.
as well.
Oh, you're still on the other map?
I'm still standing right next to Zug and Rosin.
Oh,
And I'm next to Vobit.
now you're moving.
Oh, there we go.
Weird. So it's
Ah.
like once you drag people there, you have to drag everybody there.
I think there's a way to reset it, but I can't remember what. Hey Neon, do you remember?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. We'll just work with it now. So yeah, this room is empty, and then there is another stairway. That's what I'm trying to describe. There's a stairway that goes up, just like an additional another room on the side.
Anything in this
No, this room is
circular
empty.
room? All right, up the
It's
stairs.
bereft of anything.
Hut, circle.
Yep. So this one is.
I don't even know why we have that room.
Hot dog, what is this letter? There's so many letters.
What? Not quite a Z.
No, it's a little bit. Okay. So you were in G. All right. So there's a short staircase from the area that you were just in, and as you move into this room, you currently see that there is a black coffer resting on a pedestal of living vines in the middle of the room. And yeah, looks almost exactly the same as the other coffer that you just encountered in the previous chamber.
I bet you this one is Zyblina's anger, maybe? I'll open it.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna check it for traps.
You open it up, and inside there is
Okay.
another plum-sized jewel. This one, though, is made out of lustrous black crystal.
I will pick it up.
Okay,
Do I feel
give
anything?
me another insight check with advantage.
Make me
Ooh.
feel something.
Oh gosh, she's so far down the field strip.
You sense that there's
We
something.
did good.
You do sense that there is something within this one. However, you're not sure what this emotion, what the emotion is.
Guys, I have dibs on kindness. Somebody else want to figure out what this one is?
Sure. Oh, never mind. You take it.
Right, Kiwi, give me an
Double-handed.
insight check with advantage.
Yeah, buddy.
Advantage. Okay.
No.
So-
Add them together.
You you barely discern what this is. This one is Zyblina's crystallized desire to know what her enemies are plotting.
That's a very specific thing.
Desire to. I must know my enemies so I can crush them. Seem driven before me.
And hear the lamentations of their talking gourds.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's like the other one was kindness, but it was specifically kindness to the destitute and unfortunate. And this one
Yeah, kinda
is know what her enemies
duality
are
here.
plotting. Cool.
Yeah, neat.
So that's all that's up here. No other doors, no other windows, no other walls. Whoop.
Huh. Where we go from here? Well, it looks like there's a. Wait. What? Oh. Yeah. Nope. Empty. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. The arrow's pointing me to go this way. There must be something up here.
It was the blackness.
Yep.
The hot, black, and sticky doesn't sound nearly as.
That's just tar.
Yeah, nobody likes tar. Especially not the dinosaurs.
Right. So moving all of
I
you.
really liked it so much.
Moving
it's
all of
been
you
a
back
day.
down. So that seems
Alright.
to be the limit for now, unless you have any other ideas of where those doors lead.
Oh. Which ones?
The buttresses that you have access to right now.
Ah. Well, we can always try to do some fancy stuff around the outside
Yeah, I mean you do.
from
You,
the
yeah,
balconies.
you do know that there is the balconies that lead into the stormy chamber. However, also there was another set of doors outside on the terrace that you did not.
Oh,
explore.
that's right. There was. Yeah. Other thing is, I'm gonna take a look out here again. That's not that far away. There's a door right there.
There is. There is also a.
Is it above us though, from the stairs?
No, it's not. It's actually below the stairs.
Okay. Ooh, high risk jump though with that background.
There's also.
Wait.
There is also Zug with your. Give me a. I don't know what would be investigation check. Let's just call it that.
All right. Yeah. Investigation.
Nice. It's
11.
above a 10, so that's fine with me. Your brain pieces together the layout of this castle, and you discern that would probably be a balcony that leads off of a chamber that would be accessible from the terrace doors outside.
Well, we could jump here, or we can go to the door outside. I kind of want to jump though.
A crack
no
of lightning
thing.
and thunder rips across the expanse below you, lights up your face, lights up your face, and a gust of wind like blows your like skull back a little bit and clatters.
I grab it. You know what? Okay, fine. Strange and serendipitous winds. I won't. And I run back down.
Before, actually, before he runs back down, can I?
Also, I don't think Zug has ever walked in his life.
Doubt it.
It's standstill or your full sprint. There's no in between the Zug.
I don't think I can attach this to other people, but I was gonna, I was gonna use this on Zug.
Anchoring rope.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Target.
That's a spell. That's a cool
That's a
spell.
cool spell. One action or one reaction. Yeah. Yeah. It would specify if you could target somebody else.
You can target somebody else if you upcast it, but I'm not gonna upcast it.
Nah, we're not going to jump here. Plus, I mean, I'm a druid at level 8. I can turn into a flying creature now.
Like a flying snake.
Exactly.
No, unfortunately. Although I could. Okay, I was going to ask about this after the session, but the Quetzalcoatlus is an incredibly cool creature, and I have no idea if I've ever seen one.
Well.
If you're a creature of culture.
Okay.
I was trying to look at where it's from, and I couldn't find any information in the brief time I was reading about it. But
So-
that's for another time.
Yeah. The door remains open for the heart lock door remains open.
So we'll head back over to that other door to the left then.
Sure. Yes, sir. So
I think we all just go as a group
yeah,
then.
I'll move you all there.
I don't know.
Whoop de boop. You're outside.
Rosalind almost went off the edge.
Yeah, Rosin's flying. It's fine. Okay.
That's true.
So there's another door there. Once again, it is a featureless door that does not have any sort of animal depiction on top of it. There is a door handle on it that seems to be nonchalant. Do whatever you want.
No one else knows do anything. I'm doing my pat and walk up and kick the door open. Ah!
This one,
This opens
yeah,
outwards.
it makes a loud, audible bong noise as it is a door that opens outwards.
Yeah.
Ow! 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 God damn it! There's a coin in the jar. Yeah.
So you
Nursing
You
my.
owe, you owe
Bruce
2
left.
points to the jar when you went up and said damn twice.
Oh, true. All right. Now coin. I gotta
so
be marking these off. I'm gonna be broke soon.
For comedic purposes, we always have money to put in the jar, so technically we can farm this infinitely.
Oh,
by
gosh.
just
Yeah, but if
swearing
you try to empty the jar, nothing comes out. This is a comedy jar.
Oh my
It's a
god.
comedy jar.
This is just there's something to be explored there later.
all right.
Here's the thing.
What is in here,
So
though?
the doors
Whoever
swing open to
things have
reveal
come from,
the doors swing open to reveal a crystal carriage hitched to a pair of glass statues shaped like Pegasi. Folded silk butterfly wings are attached to the roof of the carriage itself.
The
That's
royals.
carriage.
The royal ride. God damn.
Taking a look at the carriage itself, it's pretty interesting. The carriage itself does not seem to be. It is a crystal orb, and there are no handles, hinges, or keyholes.
Hmm.
The crystal structure seems to be mostly opaque, except for the windows that you can look through. And as you peek into this carriage, you can see that there is an ornate glass key resting on the seat inside.
Turn the key.
Inside, and there's no doors, keyholes, or openings.
Hmm. How can we reach through this? It's gotta be a way.
Can't Jacques do something useful?
Squeeze through with like very tiny gaps, or is this like perfectly hermetically sealed?
I don't know.
Well, then dude would.
Wait, can we do? Oh, there's gotta be something we can do here. And we got Mage Hand. We could probably catch Mage, cast it inside. We can see through.
Mage hand.
I do have mage hand.
Oh.
Ooh.
Post the spell. Let's see.
I think you can cast it where you see, right?
Point
Yeah, I think it's
within
just where you
feet
see.
within range. Yep.
Oh, you don't even need to see. Okay. So you should be able to put that inside the carriage then.
I missed why I'm doing this.
There's a key in the
There's
carriage.
a key
Oh,
that needs to be turned. Turn it on. Hear that baby roar. I have no idea what it does.
If that kitten
I-
purr.
I very notably step out of the way of carriage before turning the key.
Good call.
Yeah. Then we just edges it by a little bit.
Okay. You grab the key with the mage hand?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So you grab the key with the mage hand, and you now see your mage hand. I think we haven't seen your mage hand. Would you say that is it a monochromatic or chromatic mage hand?
Monochromatic.
Okay, so looking like a Mickey's Steamboat Willie animation, OG black and white animation, and grabs the key, and you just see the key floating in your mage hand in the middle of the carriage crystal orb.
I'm going to bring it out.
So you bring it towards
Wait.
either side. Yeah, so I mean the carriage itself is sealed, it seems, but as you move the key around there seems to be you see a slight shimmer on the side of the carriage where a door would be. Excuse me.
I just bring the key in the hand to that spot
Okay.
and bump it up against.
Bump it up against it. It seems to slot into something.
I unlock it.
You hear a click as
Chirp, chirp.
Yep, basically, as a click from both
Nice.
sides of the crystal carriage, as it seems that the doors unlock, and you hear
Oh.
the sound of what sounds to be like crystal cracking and moving as the glass Pegasi start to animate, as they shake their heads and extend their glass wings, stomp their hooves
Oh
while looking
shit.
around.
I wonder if this is how we could get around if we didn't have fly. I'm assuming that this fly has wings all over the place.
Everywhere, probably where a carriage could fit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's also fancy as hell. Like,
So,
I want to
yeah,
get
this is a pimped out
Yeah.
ride, dude.
All right. So what do we do with this thing?
I don't know. This was your plan.
Yeah, but you turned the key. It's yours. That's the rules.
Oh no, Zug, what is that? And then the second
Huh?
Zug looks, I drop the key on his skull.
Conk! Ow! What the?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
So, yeah,
why
you're
would
able
you?
to-
Why would you?
I'm not responsible for this.
Yeah, there is actually now
literally
like
give a knife.
there are doors. There are basically Tesla-style doors on the side of this thing. Still no
Oh,
handles,
boy.
but like you can just open the carriage doors by approaching it now that it is unlocked.
But
So yeah.
Huey,
Well,
I think you
folk.
forget the annoyance Voda has with Zug at the moment.
Mhm.
Yeah, you really don't like me right now, and I think I've sort of already forgotten that. Well, not as a player, but as like Zug just assumes everyone's fine with him now. Well, that's your mistake. My key now. My ride. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go just start crawling inside it and see what's going on.
You crawl inside of this thing, and it is plush inside of it. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it could hold up to 5 medium or smaller creatures comfortably in the cab. However, there also is a seat on the top and the front where a driver has to sit, like any good carriage.
Outside the crystal
Yep.
dome. Got it. Well, I'll poke my head out the side of the dome. It's really nice. You guys want to go check it out? I need to name this thing though. That's the rules.
How about Peggy?
No.
What about Sis?
What? No.
Sissy.
Come on, I'm not even trying. But
Sissy
seriously,
Baka.
this is... Now you're talking.
Just call it Baka.
Just call it Baka.
The Baka sled. All right, come on, check it out. It's comfy as hell. We have a minute. And anyways, I'm just gonna be like sitting in every seat, poking at every cushion, clearly distracted for at least the next 4 minutes.
Why couldn't it just be even 5?
Nope.
I go in and examine the interior. Is there any sort of like an owner's manual or registration
Give me an
card in the glove
investigation
box?
check.
Typical box.
Nice. Yeah, you poke around and you pull down the visor and you find underneath one of the visors a quick instruction manual. Yeah, so this thing needs it basically has a couple things. It's very simple. The driver it needs a driver to fly this thing, but also it says in bold letters after all the safety things is like it does say that this like the carriage can only be locked and unlocked while not in motion and on the ground. Also, it has a maximum speed of actually has a pretty fast speed. Carriage at a speed, the Pegasus pull the carriage at a speed of 80 feet around, or 80 feet of movement while flying.
Damn.
Yeah, so this thing fucking rocks. But also, in big bold letters, it says, do not remove this chariot from, do not remove this carriage from the Feywild, else it will self-destruct.
Hell yeah.
Wait, we could totally open a portal and drop this into the material realm to bomb some city.
Well, it says self-destruct, but I don't think that's a strong
Jesus.
term. It's more so that it will just blow. It will shatter if it leaves the Feywild.
I'm thinking of like Baldur's Gate 3 stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, what if you just drop this on someone's head? Yeah.
Yes, it will.
I'd be down to go after Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Just take this thing and fling it somewhere.
So you're reading out loud, or so? we can-
Yeah, I would share some hot stats on the vehicle.
Wait, how do we
No,
drive
like-
this thing? I'm
No, like
I'm-
owner's registration or anything like that.
oh yeah,
License for
property of Zyblina, or yeah.
I would assume, but you know what they say when you assume.
No, I jump
Right.
into the driver's seat.
Can ask
Somewhere.
out of you and never mind.
You and P, more like.
I supped. Anyways,
Okay.
right.
Are you guys?
I'm in the driver's seat. What do I see?
Oh,
How-
as
how
you
does this
sit in
thing
the
work?
driver's seat, Zug,
Yep.
magical rains. Yeah.
Ooh.
So rains made of starlight appear in your hands as you sit in the
Oh,
driver's seat that go down to the Pegasus's, to their harness.
Whoa!
They stamp their
And
feet in
the Pegasus-
anticipation, feeling that they have somebody ready to drive them.
I'll grab the reins, and just give it the most gentle sort of, probably from whatever experience I've had in the past, like with the horse, just be like,
Yeah, give me an animal
move
handling
forward
check.
a little bit. Okay. Right, Druids are good at this, right? That's how it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, Druids
every
love
time.
domesticating animals.
Yeah. So you've had some. They may have been smaller creatures. You may have been back in your day in the. You may have piloted a wagon pulled by some giant lizards or something like that. But this is
That's not
something.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is something a little bit different. But you feel like it's right up your alley. You are able to start to feel the wheels beneath you move as the Pegasi start to pull forward.
Whoa! Neat. Voda, Velka, Rosin. Wanna get in? Wanna take this thing for a spin?
All right, Rosin's in.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I pull on Velka's shirt.
Oh, come on! Get in! It's gonna be fun! We won't crash!
Hard.
Probably.
Okay. So, is everybody going on a quick ride?
Nope.
Come on!
I'm
gonna
not
spend
the
like-
clown, obviously.
Also, like 30 seconds on with photo. Like, come on! Just.
Come
It's
on.
probably fine!
Velka is sulking, but also listening to Voda.
So you got both of you aren't going in then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Just run alongside.
Alright, we'll take it for a test ride. We'll be right back.
Older sister powers. Let's go.
so I mean, it basically you jump into it and it immediately you can have this thing take off. And I think where we'll wrap the session is that you take it and you can fly this around the entirety of the castle, getting a bigger observation of some of the other areas.
Oh, yeah.
And
From outside,
as you
yeah.
fly around, majority is fairly sealed off. You can see there are some balconies on the outside that overlook things, but mostly you're just looking at more like windows and things like that. You guys were, you were on the right spot. Okay. On the upper, as you fly around and look towards the upper thing, the main thing that you see on the upper levels that stands out to you is, let's say we're going around counterclockwise around the castle. So you fly around and you see the gardens below you, all of the individuals still there. And then one thing you see, though, that is reaching up to this upper level is a large beanstalk, like you saw in the art
yeah.
that we saw as you approached. That has burst through a wall on the upper level, allowing access to what looks to be some hallway.
Ooh. Is that opening large enough that we might be able to comfortably drive a?
No, it is not big enough to drive the carriage through.
okay.
However, you do notice that
We could pull up to it.
that beanstalk or that big stalk snakes down to an opening below that seems to be right outside the servants' quarters.
Oh, where we found Thin
Yep.
Boy. What was his
Yeah,
name?
so that
Okay.
grows up and out of a room nearby the servants' quarters. Going around the
Okay.
entirety, flying around more, there's everything else seems to be fully sealed up. There's windows that you can see looking into some of the more upper areas, but it's really hard to get a view. The Pegasi don't really hover in air as much as they're just continuously flying. However, you do see that down on the first story as you head towards the, let's call it the northwest side of the castle, there is a massive hole blasted through the wall. That is big enough to fly your thing through. And it is
Northwest.
Yeah, and interestingly, it's like a hole that's like blasted through the wall with and I can actually let me read out what the description looks like of as you fly past it. Yeah. So there is, you can see as you pass by, you can see what looks to be a pool inside of it, like a pool with steam rising from it. And you can see what looks to be large cracked footprints or large cracks in the ground caused by something stomping across the tiles in this room.
Oh.
Ooh, from the opening?
Yeah.
Like going from the opening going inwards, something like that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's gotta be the thingy, the fuck Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky.
Yeah. Is that the Jabberwocky?
That's what we
The Jabberwock.
seen.
Yeah.
Jabberwock, that's it. Yeah. That would make sense.
Yep.
Something that I could only access from the air, large, and already warned about too.
Indeed. So yeah,
been foreshadowed a few times.
you bring the
we gotta find Bloodbeak or whatever now.
Yeah, and so you bring the carriage down for a landing outside on the terrace again, and with that observation, that's where we're gonna end for the evening. There are still many more doors to explore, many more things to find, but now you have
some more places.
some more areas of access to go to, and
Yeah,
an
means
ally
to get
within
there.
the castle of the butler, if you ever want to go back and ask him about stuff. Cool.
Yeah, as we learn more things, that could be useful. Okay, I gotta take some notes on this one.
Indeed. Well, thanks everybody. I'm stopping the stream now.
Yeah.